Hello, hello. I'm Chris, and welcome back to more Satisfactory. So last time we got our space elevator up and running, we finished up tiers 1 and 2 and got the elevator phase 1 sent off. So this time, I am looking for coal power and vehicular transport, I believe. That seems like a good place to... a good goal to shoot for today. I do know where there's some coal. This big ridge up here, at the top of that, there is a few pure nodes of coal. I don't know exactly how much resistance is up there from the locals, but we'll find out. So that's going to be our goal for today. I want at least one set of generators. So I know for that, one pure node will fuel 8 generators, I believe. So we have a lot of biomass, but we also go through it very quickly. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of all of these ASAP. Because I don't like having to cut down forests and forests of trees between episodes. It's a little bit annoying, very tedious. So those should last us through the episode if I've got them all filled up. So we need power cables, we need rotors, and we need plates, reinforced plates. Power cables, we should have no problem. Reinforced plates, which I believe are also a non-issue. Rotors are going to be a minute though. And then we can queue up all of our stuff for the coal, and then go start making some generators. I think after I get coal power done, my next priority is going to be getting quartz fed into a sink. Because once we have that done, we'll be unlocking tickets like crazy, and then we won't have to worry about cosmetics kind of bottlenecking us in neat factory builds. I think that's one thing they changed in the update. You now have the option to get free Awesome Shop unlocks. I know there's one for Space Elevator and MAM Research and the Milestones. I assume that applies to the Awesome Shop as well. Maybe something to toy with in future updates, or future playthroughs anyway. There was also the option of just skipping straight to coal power. But I think it's important to get the early game stuff laid out. Like, as much as I hate the biomass burners, it gives you incentive to climb that tech tree. Okay. There's our first 50. And we're gonna need more. So let's just unlock coal power and see how many more we need. Alrighty, so we got everything we're gonna need, aside from building materials, added to the checklist. And one thing I forgot was that we're gonna need a bunch of copper sheets. So in preparation for coal power and getting that all set up, we're gonna need iron sheets. Lots of iron sheets. So I'm going to supplement our iron. Not that we aren't making enough of it, but we are just making barely more than we need. And that kind of... it's a really slow trickle to build up resources. Okay, so we're still going to need more rods for the copper, but I think we have everything else we need. I swapped out our to-do list, or our checklist, with what we need to supplement our production here. So logistics, splitter, and then 2 smelters, and then 2 constructors for these guys, into a merger, and then just throw that into a box. Just gonna do that and turn these guys on, so those will start making some extra plates for us. And as much as I would just love to expand the factory out as big as it can be, our limiting factor right now is power. We are very close to the line. So next we need copper. I don't think I'm going to build a full production line. I think I'm just going to do the bare minimum to get some sheets going. So we need a miner. Grab our smelter. And then I'm just going to do 1 constructor, because I don't think we need that many sheets, to be honest. How many sheets does that even produce? 10 per minute? That doesn't seem like a lot. I don't want to wait that long. Where is my splitter? Alright, still not taking full advantage of the node. Maybe we should be, but I'm being lazy. I just want this done for now. So this goes into a box. Then when we need our sheets, we'll get our sheets. Alrighty, that should be good. So that is making our sheets. We got extra plates being made. Now let's clear this to-do list. And we'll add what we need for coal power. So we need 8 generators, 1 miner, 3 extractors. And I think that's it, aside from the cost of logistics and building. So with all of that on our checklist, we're mostly waiting for plates and rotors. We're also going to need a lot of rods. So we need power poles all the way over there. And I would love to just use the big new power towers, but unfortunately you don't unlock those for till like tier 4, tier 5. All right, so I think we have enough to get started at a bare minimum. We can go up there and start planning things out a little bit. Alrighty, so if you don't know how to easily get to the coal up here, there's a path along the side here. We're just going to follow that up. Once we get the power station set up, it'll be self-contained. We won't ever have to go up there if we don't want to. I probably will, just so we can export coal. But with one node tapped, with our very basic starter stuff, we should be able to support 8 generators. And that's going to, like, triple our current power output. It'd be really nice, because then we can expand our factory a bit. And this area right here is a pretty good starting area, too. You got a bunch of pure nodes. Not this one. But there are other pure nodes for, like, iron and copper and stuff. That's also really close to the coal. There's not a whole lot of building space, though. So we're just going to grab this node. So the easiest node to grab. I'm going to make some biofuel real quick with some stuff I have on hand. And I'm going to clear some area around here. Okay, so we got a little bit of area cleared. I'm going to set up a temporary power station here. So we got our miner, and that's going to be 120 per minute. And then I'm just going to use some foundations. Don't really care about them being attached to the grid at the moment. Okay, so how big is a... it looks like it is just over 3 foundations. So we're going to need 3 on each side. And then a middle. Middle, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that should be a big enough platform. We're definitely not going to have enough space for, or enough resources, I should say, for all of them. I'm gonna line up the pipes. All right, and these should all be lined up then. So these should be good. And then we'll do... Then we got room for a couple more of the things. The thing guys. The stuffed dudes. These guys. Now we can place some splitters. So splitter... That does not line up, does it? Nope. It's not even close to lining up. I think I need to space these guys apart more. Alright, so if I have a splitter here for this... I need another one there. Alrighty, so that's all hooked up. Figured out. So each one needs 15 per minute. So 15 and then 30. 45. 60. And then these are all going to need to be Mark IIs. We need water pumps. So let's go get the rest of our supplies, then we should be able to set this up. On a totally unrelated random tangent, I was also playing the Factorio Plus mod recently. So if that's something you'd like to see, let me know. It totally changes the game, makes things a lot more interesting. A lot more complex. It is quite a bit grindier, though. Grindier? More grindy? There's more to it. Things combine in interesting ways. So in the future, we're definitely going to have to revisit this coal power plant. When we upgrade our miners, we're going to double our output. And as soon as we can get some better belts, we can make a lot better use of those pure nodes. Yeah, we're going to need the power. And we're going to need the coal, too. I would like to export the coal to a more central location so we can use it for steel and fuel and stuff without having to make a bunch of little satellite factories. What I would really love to do is get like a vehicle hub going where we can just bring resources in and send them out where we need them. But I think that's going to require a bit of planning, and I'm not good at planning. I kind of just do things and hope they work, and if they don't, then I get mad. Well, not mad, but frustrated, you know. I am not the most patient person when it comes to iterating on designs. Alrighty, belts all plugged in. Power all plugged in. Water all plugged in. All I need now are my generators. Okay, so we might need a pump, we might not. I'm going to put one on just to be safe. And then we need our water extractors, which you can align these with the grid if you place down the pipe junctions first. It's not perfect, but it's better than just free-floating. Let's see, so they need, or 45 per minute, water. So if we have 8 of those. Yeah, we don't have enough water going through the system. Those ones are fine over there, and then down here somewhere, probably over here, I have to place another one. And like I said, this one is just quick and dirty, just to get it started, and once it's started, we should be good. Alrighty, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. That's a weird looking broken pipe. And it's really just that one? Huh. It's gonna be a hot minute before it filters all the way through. And once those get all full, we should be good. We can always come back here and add on to this with the other 2 nodes we have available. So yeah, coal power. Check. Alrighty, so what now? Now I'm going to run this all the way back home. Alright, so we got our power running from our coal. And once that smooths out, I will plug everything in. Until then, I'm going to continue to use up our biomass. Then we have all this spare protein, too. We can turn into capsules for the Awesome Sink. I've already set aside all that we need for the MAM, so this is all just bonus. So that should be a few more tickets, so that'll be nice. So this episode is definitely running long. We're just waiting on the rods, and then I think we're going to call it a day. Most of it has just been waiting around, so I'll see how far down I can condense the video. But I'm already up to, like, an hour and a half of record time. Which, I mean, in this game isn't that much, but, you know, it does not make a pleasant viewing experience of just an hour and a half of mostly nothing going on. Hopefully I can condense it down to a good 15 minutes of content. That would be ideal. But we'll see. And then next time, I think we're going to find some quartz, set up a quartz thing, quartz mine. Probably bring the quartz over here, because we are going to need the byproducts. And I don't want to run back and forth to quartz all the time, because the nearest quartz nodes are a kilometer away, off in that direction somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but they're over there somewhere, so I'm thinking we're going to do a truck station over there and just grab all the quartz, bring it back. That means we're going to have to do a truck station up by the coal and grab coal and bring it back. So that sounds like that's going to be a whole episode in and of itself. Check on our coal power, see if that's evened out yet. Have you? Oh, it's getting there. So it looks like we're just waiting on the very last one to fill up. Because 600 is the maximum production of all of them together. It's like, it's getting coal, and then it's not. And then it's getting coal, and then it's not. But as soon as the second to last one fills up, it should even out, and then we can plug it into this grid and not worry about it. Bam! Finally. Okay. So I've been sitting here waiting for 10 minutes just for these stupid routes to finish. But now we got them. We can turn them in and unlock vehicular transportation. Big red button. So that will let us build tractors and truck stations. And we can move resources across large distances. Easy peasy. So with that done, next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a truck station up by the coal and bring that down here so we can use it for things like steel. And then we're going to set up a truck station at the quartz, which is over there somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but if we ping it and give it a hot minute, it should ping about 1 kilometer in that direction. Yeah, right over there, and then there's another node. So we got a couple quartz nodes over there that we're gonna tap into. So we're gonna centralize coal, centralize quartz. That's probably gonna be the whole episode. But anyway, if you like the video, hit that big old thumbs up. Any questions or comments or suggestions about the playthrough or game in general, you know, let me know down below. And as always, if you want more content like this, feel free to hit that big subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you next time. Take care. I don't want to fight those. That looks like pain and suffering. No thanks. You guys can keep your stupid summer sloop. I don't want it. Just gonna run back to my big space elevator. Call my base and tell them you were bullying me.